All right, welcome everybody. We're back.
Sure.
My Miles with a camera. Back another week. We're drinking wine, some Cooper Hawks wine this week.
Yes, we are.
Sparkling wine. It's actually not that bad. What do you think, Nick?
I like it.
It's sweet, yet dry, yet bold.
I like tasty wine. I like my wine sweet. I don't like it dry.
Yeah, I do like sweet wine as well. I'm a sweet guy. I'm a sweet kind of guy.
Cooper's Hawk's actually a pretty good membership for like you get the 2 bottles a month, and then you get a tasting every month that you get to taste like 8 wine. You bring somebody with you, you can taste, and then on your birthday you get like $20 off or something like that. It's a pretty good deal.
I like their food.
Their food's amazing.
I never ate there,
Food's really
but
good.
I've drank there. Wine tastings. You feel me?
And like the one thing, like the only reason why I really signed up for the wine membership was because like if you don't pick up, it's not like use it or lose it. Like they'll hold on to it. Like I haven't picked up in like 6 months, and I had 12 bottles waiting for me. So that's nice. I think that's super cool about it. You know, like if you forget to pick up, because so many other memberships are out there. It's like, oh, like if you don't use it.
There's not that many sweet wines out there. So how you got a duplicate?
No, he's saying
No, I understand, but he got a membership. He's not sampling all the other wines, just the sweet wines.
Mm-hmm.
There's not that many out there.
I think they have on their thing. They have 8 that you can sample, but you don't have to choose those. They have like I'm gonna say like 20 different sweet wines, and they have seasonal one. Like this one's a seasonal one. They had the blood orange was a seasonal one, like blood orange sangria.
that shit was fucking phenomenal.
Blueberry sangria was like seasonal, so it's only available like certain times.
Gotcha.
But like their red and white sangria alone is that's pretty much all I really get. And their passion fruit one's really good. I don't like their Moscato, but I'm not really a big Moscato guy anyway.
Their sweet red is good. That's the name of it, sweet red.
You know, sweet red and romance red is the same thing.
Mm-hmm. They tasted the same.
No, they're exactly the same.
They just changed the label?
They just changed the name because like people used to give that away as gifts. So like if they give it to like their boss or their coworker and it's like romance red or so like like that sounds like kind of fresh. So they changed it to
trying to get frisky with
sweet
me?
red, but it's the exact same thing.
I like all wines.
Even the dry shit.
Yeah.
You're wild.
I'm Irish, dude. We drink.
I mean, I'm always down to drink, but I'd rather it tastes good than
It does taste
than
good.
dry.
After about the second, third glass, tastes real good.
That's true. All things do taste good once you feeling it, but except Habusaki, that never tastes good.
Is that the one with the snake in it? Oh, my boy was telling me. He said he's got a challenge for the podcast for us because he does his own. He does Twitch, and he was like, I told him like, come on the show, and he's like, I want to come on the show, but I want to do the podcast challenge. I'm like, what's the podcast challenge? He goes, we go into a liquor store, just like some random liquor store, and find their most dustiest drink, like a drink that's been sitting on the shelf and collecting all this dust, and we buy it and then we drink it. And he's like, some shit with snake in it.
Oh God,
I'm down.
Like some drink that's just been like layers and layers of dust that's been sitting there.
gotta do what
I don't
you
think
gotta
we're
do.
going to find that because most people dust their bottles.
It's true.
We gotta probably go to the hood.
I ain't doing that.
Why you
protected from the mafia, bro.
Nick is more hood than all of us.
I'm crying. That's funny as hell.
Nick is super hood. He thinking about it. He's like, am I hooded than these two?
No, I was just thinking the last time I was on the south side, I went to a liquor store. I was fucked up. Everything's in bulletproof glass. Except for you.
That's why the bulletproof vest is in style right now. I swear, ain't nobody gonna think nothing different. You a cool guy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that though. I have my own bulletproof vest. You know.
You know what I didn't know they made until I started watching Narcos was bulletproof pants.
Well, if you watch John Wick, they make a whole suit.
I mean, yeah, it depends on the.
But this is like
that could be also be like if you're using Kevlar, yeah, like the material, like because there's different. Like I have a plate carrier. That's not a bulletproof vest. right? The bulletproof vests are different than plate carriers. Like I have a plate in mine, an actual bulletproof plate, and I stick it into my vest, or whatever you want to call it. And
like it's a vest that holds
with the hell that's weaved, with like it's weaved so much that bullets can't like go
penetrate
through it. But that's why you can get stabbed if you have a bulletproof vest on, because a knife will go through it. But if you have a plate carrier, a knife ain't going through no fucking thick ass plate this big. So that's why plate carriers are the way to go. But yeah, so if you're using that, like, you know, the weaving technology, you could probably make a suit just like in John Wick.
No, like, because I was watching Narcos and it's set in the 80s, so obviously they didn't have stuff like that back then, but it was like...
They might have.
It said, like, you know, a gift from the U.S. It's like bulletproof pants that they gave the Colombian president. Because, like, they were, you know, Escobar was killing everybody. I was like, I don't even think they made that, but obviously they did. So
yeah,
and it dawned on me, like, I shouldn't be surprised. Like, the president, why wouldn't he have bulletproof pants? It was like pants, and then he puts on like the suit pants over it.
Makes sense.
I was like, yeah, probably got bulletproof shoes too.
Steel toes. I mean, yeah, that's funny. I don't know.
This just got to be heavy though.
Yeah, imagine so. Same with his vest.
My vest is like 25 pounds.
No, I put on
maybe with all my sappies in.
I put on Stephanie's vest, you know, the Chicago PD vest, and it wasn't that heavy. It wasn't bad, and she was saying like the belt is super heavy. That's the heaviest thing on her.
That makes sense. She got everything attached to it.
It's like, because you know, you got your baton, you got your cuffs, you got your gun, your extra clips, but like the vest was like nothing. The only thing, like, I get hot real easy, and like I would hate to be like a cop when you got the bulletproof vest, then your uniform. I would just be sweating.
Full kit fucking sucks, man. It is a terrible time, but it's a good time, baby.
I don't think sweating's a good time.
When you hooking and jabbing, it's fun.
Yeah, I couldn't be a cop or a fireman.
The equipment they put on, I mean,
the equipment they put on, they gotta take the stairs to go up. Fuck that.
I didn't even think about the stairs.
Like I said, 10-story building. I'm like, hey man, there's a fire. Find your way out.
That's only 10 stories. That's not bad. 10 stories ain't bad.
I'll be on
it is.
I'll be on the outside with the hose. Like,
No. Walking 10 miles is a lot easier than going up like 20 floors.
It's faster doing 20 floors. So, yes. I'd rather do 20 floors than walk.
In my trait, the elevator does not go to the roof. So you got to go up 3 flights of stairs, 3 floors of stairs. So it's like 12 stairs this way, 12 stairs this way, 12 stairs that way.
Right.
Times 3.
No, I get you. I understand.
Carrying 50-pound weights.
No, I understand.
That sucks. Your calves are burning. You're fucking dying.
I understand. I mean, I'd much rather just do that. It'll be over faster. Much faster than 10 miles.
Nah.
Easily.
I don't have a problem walking.
No, man, fuck that. I'm good.
I'm scared of heights. I can't imagine lifting stones on a roof.
Oh yeah.
Or like now, like we got this house, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then like they say, like, you know, go on the roof, check the shingles. I'd be so scared to step on the roof. I'm afraid I won't fall in.
Fall through the roof?
Yeah.
If it's rotted.
Damn, I hope you don't get that house.
No, like any house, like even if it's brand new, like I don't want to step on the roof. Like I feel like I can fall.
I would do it.
How are you gonna clean your gutters?
I did.
With a ladder. Or pay somebody.
I would just get like a long stick.
That don't work.
That's what I would do.
I wonder if
I get like a selfie stick, get a camera.
You showing pictures now?
I'm trying to find the picture when I was up 20 floors.
Just hanging off the ledge. I was at the Science and Industry Museum and at the Marvel exhibit, and I didn't want to look over the railing because I was scared.
What the hell? You hear this, man?
No, man.
Second story railing.
Yeah,
Me and my partner. We had to take down a sign. Company bought the building, and they wanted the sign taken off for the old company.
I'd be shaking.
You strapped though? You're restrapped, right?
Yeah, right there's my harness and.
I'd be scared, but I'll do it. But I'd be like shaking.
That was downtown.
Fuck that.
That's crazy
Fuck
shit.
What you heard.
It's a beautiful view, man.
Yeah, I bet. But it feels great up there too.
The scariest shit I've been on is them fucking boom lifts. where it's like looks like a little tank body and it's got arms that extend and you got a little basket at the end. You see like
you see like the telephone people in it.
But I was in the giant one, the biggest one they make, where you have to hit levers to extend the wheels out further
to balance
it out and keep you from tipping over.
Oh my god, I didn't know that could happen.
Yeah, those soon as you start elevating that last arm, you let go of the joystick and you're bouncing. Now you're way the fuck up, 120 feet in the air, and you're trying to work, and the wind takes you and fucking you feel that every little thing you do moves. You take one step, you're bouncing.
Right.
That's the scariest shit I've been on. Being on a swing stage, fucking 40 stories in the air is nothing until the wind gets you. Then you're fucking shitting, because you act just like a kite, because you're on cables and it just pulls you like 20 feet off the wall, and then slams you back in.
Yeah, I'm
You try to tie in as much as you can. Some buildings, there's no place to tie in. You just get fucked.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I'm good on that one.
I rather swim with sharks. At least you could punch them in the nose. You can't bust no wind in the nose.
I'll bust that window out to get in the building.
That don't matter if you said that you're like a kite pulls you away. You're gonna be like this.
When I was laboring, it was like my first year in the company. We were on an 18-story building, and I could see the storm coming in because I was on the tallest. It was in Lincoln Park. I was in the tallest building in the area, and just these black clouds are coming in. And so I tell the guys, I'm like, "Hey, man, something coming. I don't know if it's just gonna blow by or what." They're like, "Oh, okay." So they're finishing what they got to do, and then they start riding down. The wind start picking up. They're like, "Man, we're closer to the top than we are to the bottom." So they start riding up. All of a sudden, the storm hit us, and it swung him out, and then flipped the stage. So now his back is against the wall, and it just kept slamming him in and then swinging him out. He shit himself. I'm not gonna say his name, but he shit himself.
Sorry, Lupe.
No, Lupe's scared of heights. He would never be in there. Actually, he wasn't even in the trade yet when that happened. It was like my first month in the trade.
No, but I mean, that's a legit thing to be scared of. Like, if that happens and you get scared, like, I'm not gonna make fun of you because you got scared. Like, that's legit scary.
That's true. Man. Your life was in danger.
But you do that, you'll be like, wee, with the fucking storm and fucking swinging, but you won't do no swing with no sharks in the water. I seen that picture.
I ain't fucking.
Those
with
weren't
sharks.
like sharks. Those like the sharks you can see at aquariums. They won't eat anybody or eat
right,
anything.
That's what I'm saying. The whale
the
sharks.
little baby ones.
That was no baby shark.
Yeah, it's not a baby, but it's like they're small.
It was like a 5-foot shark.
Long,
You can
but they're not wide. Those ones are like regular. Like those are not like scary sharks. Like that you should be afraid of.
You should be more scared of a stingray than that shark.
That's true.
I'm scared of fucking everything that's that big in the fucking water.
Hey, fish are friends.
You eat them too.
I can't anymore.
You can't eat fish? Too much iron?
No, the wife watched that documentary.
Which one? That new one?
It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Where they're talking about how people are saying, "Oh, it's dolphin safe and tuna and shit," but it's not.
Yeah.
They're fucking killing them anyways and just chucking them out. And then they're like, "Oh yeah, the people made this big thing about metal straws. That's what's the real thing killing these turtles."
And it's not.
It's not. It's the fucking nets the fishermen are using.
What I tell y'all? Leave me the fuck alone in my plastic straws. I'm gonna have a fucking straw when I go to the fucking restaurant. You understand me? Anyways, continue.
So yeah, so she's like, "Fuck tuna, fuck fish."
Well, they say like tuna, like they say dolphin safe, like a certain percentage of dolphins, there could be dolphin meat in it. Just like they say like chocolate, like there's a certain amount of percentage of bugs that are in chocolate.
That's in everything though.
Well, it's the same concept as for food for fish.
Like it's dolphin safe.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I don't give a fuck. I'm down to eat any fucking meat. If you want to mix some dolphin with my eel, word up, son. That's some extra food for me. Fuck with you. I'll give two shits about that wildlife. That's just me though. I'm the apex. We the apex. We humans. We run shit around here. So I don't give a fuck. Period. That's just me though. You don't have to agree. You don't have to disagree. But that's just me.
So speaking of apex, my first news topic. See, we're down this rabbit hole. That's pretty good because I ain't got too many news topics today. Elon Musk's Neuralink co-founder says they can build Jurassic Park if they want to.
Like with real dinosaurs?
Like they can build Jurassic
That's some
Park.
gangster shit.
He's like,
they won't.
He's like, if we want to.
They should. I think they should do it. But
Where they
very
getting the
controlled.
DNA from?
I don't know.
The same way.
Probably the same way. Or
They're fucking digging in the dirt and fucking.
Is there DNA in bone marrow?
yes.
Okay, well there you go.
Bone marrow's already fucking been dried up and fucking.
What about bones? Period.
No,
No. I think they could do it.
I don't think
They said they could. I don't. My thing is like you didn't watch all the Jurassic Parks. Like you just
This is 2021. You could do anything. Just saying.
They can clone sheep, so
Yeah, they can clone people too.
I don't know about that.
That's true. I mean, you can clone sheep. You can clone people.
They haven't tried. They don't know. Like
They've tried it. They haven't.
They
Release
fucking
it.
yeah,
They
but-
tried it.
They've
The
done
problem
it.
with cloning is it's not gonna be like if I clone you right now, you're not gonna be 40 or whatever the fuck how old you are. You're gonna be a baby.
no. But see, I heard the thing about. So let's say they clone me, right? And so I'm 41. They clone me, and it's a baby, but the baby is technically 41. So it like has like my DNA now, like any like arthritis and everything like that I feel like I'm going through is going to be 41.
That makes
so
sense.
it's not like starting fresh.
So that's where they came with the idea for Benjamin Buttons, huh?
Oh yeah, I guess.
No, he was reverse aging. I don't even know.
He
like
started out old like you. We talking
they
about?
didn't even explain that. They're just like yeah, just go with it.
I never seen the movie, but I get the concept.
It's an okay movie.
It wasn't
That's
bad.
long.
It was long. It actually was decent. But the only thing I don't understand is like his daughter's reading this diary and like he like doesn't hold back. Talks about everybody he's fucking and everything. Like
Well, because he was a little
Don't
kid. A little kid is gonna tell you every little detail.
No,
that
but
he's
he
excited
did
about.
the whole-
Why you think these teachers are getting caught up?
I wish teachers were trying to fuck kids when I was a kid.
Right?
no, you
I
don't.
wouldn't have told nobody.
Cancel culture.
Nah,
I had some hot teachers.
I had
man.
some hot teachers too. I wish you would have sexually assaulted me. It would have been consensual. So we're not. That's just me though. Once again, you don't have to disagree or agree. That's just me. But this is some really good wine. I'm not gonna lie.
Got you in your
I'm
feels.
gonna give me a romance red.
So
I'm gonna give it to a shorty.
You're gonna romance yourself, man.
hey, we already know Josh is the dungeon master.
Right?
He likes to romance himself.
Listen. I got some weed pills that are for sex. So, you know,
fall asleep.
speaking of that,
You ever fall
I'm
asleep
gonna
during
try
sex?
that soon.
I don't, like
during
for real.
sex?
Like
I'm not old
No, the
enough
wife,
yet, I guess.
thought, the wife thought I was sleeping.
she does. Like wake up. You ever?
I never fall asleep during
I've
sex.
never fallen asleep.
I have, okay. You know what? I will admit that I was falling asleep one time. Like, for sure, without a doubt. I was, like, definitely falling asleep. I was like, oh, shit. Oh, yeah, I'm having sex. But I think I was, like, super drunk. So, like, there might have been the thing. But I never actually fallen asleep.
No, you know what was funny to me was I got some feedback for the podcast. I'm not gonna say who, but they were like, "Yeah, I was watching your podcast, and that young guy, I know too much about his sex life than I ever wanted to know."
Well, I'm not scared to share my experiences with the world. Now, if you're uncomfortable, maybe it's because you're uncomfortable with your own sex experiences. And I would say, for me to you, get your sex game up. You won't be so. Yeah. See, if you confident about some shit, you
Why
ain't
you gotta talk
gonna
about
worry
my
it.
wife like that?
Whoa! Oh God! All right, well, this shit got awkward.
No,
I'll drink.
Well,
I'll
you know,
drink today.
you know,
Shit, put me on the spot, bro.
let's see this next one we got. We got another one, white one this time. We'll have a drunken podcast because that's what happens when we do
Finishing
shit.
bottles and shit.
Yeah, we finished the one bottle already. But no lie though, that one bottle only finishes 3 of them. So
Yeah.
Well, we did the heavy pour.
so
we didn't do the restaurant 4-ounce pour.
So remember when you get your Cooper's Hawk wine and there's 3 of you, order more because you're gonna want more.
Now back to bulletproof vests and shit. I'm sorry that we're going back to that, but I have my own like kit, right? I have it in my room.
That's illegal, sir.
No, it's not. Nah, in Illinois. I already did the shit. Don't worry. Fucking, I want one for each part of like, I want one in my car. I want one in my room. I want one in my living room. You know, crazy shit like that. Just in case, you never know.
What are you talking about? Have one of what?
Like a kit, like a vest, a bulletproof vest.
Someone wants a bulletproof vest in the car, bulletproof vest in the house.
Why don't you just wear the
Three.
one all day?
That's ridiculous. I don't want to be sweating all
You
day.
don't think it's ridiculous that you're gonna have like 50 fucking vests?
A little bit, but that's more practical than wearing it all day.
No.
And neither of it's practical.
That's fine.
Like,
but you ain't never know
You're
what's gonna
wasting
happen.
all this money. It
ain't no waste.
Let's talk to Nick.
If I like it.
Nick. If I ever become rich, Nick's my money manager. He's gonna be like, oh man, I bought this car. Nick's gonna just be crunching numbers. And be like, you gotta take it back. So Nick, Mr. Money Manager, like,
Give me that drop.
tell me that's not a waste of time. Buying a bulletproof vest, like you wasting all this money buying one bulletproof vest that you probably will never use.
Well, no.
If I got money,
here's the real waste
gonna
of time. If you feel that it's necessary to save your life, that you need to have these precautionary measurements taken, why wouldn't you just wear it all the time then?
That's
Why-
ridiculous.
No, it's not ridiculous.
why don't
Your
you just
life
change
is
your
on the
life?
line. You're gonna
You
have
just
you're
never
gonna
know. What
you're
if
gonna
I
have a vest in the living room next to your PS5. You're like, oh shit might happen. Let me throw my vest on. Why not just
You can
have it
hear
on?
it. That tastes disgusting. Word up. You can hear it. I was just saying, like,
Tastes-
it's for preventative measures. If I'm
But by the time you put the vest on, you shot.
That's the same
it
type.
takes 2 seconds to put a vest on.
That's the same type of thinking
some
that people
training, sir.
have. Like, oh, I gotta have a gun, and they're like, I'm a responsible gun owner. I keep it in my fucking safe. Okay,
I don't.
guy breaks in.
Hold
Hold on, don't come through
That's
that
a whole
door.
different
Hold
discussion,
on,
'cause wait,
let me get the
time
fucking
out.
combination.
Time out, because when I'm gonna be having guns like fucking like motherfucking.
I can see you having a little hidden compartment in
Yeah,
the
that's
table.
exactly what I'm about
You
to
press
say.
a button.
Under the table, like what's that show Watchmen when she went to the bed, she went like this to the bed frame, and the shotgun came out. That's why I have that shit too. And I'm having a compartment in the bathroom in case I'm taking a shower. Somebody want to come in. I got it right here. I ain't gonna gotta get out the shower. Period. Safety first, above all else. I'm just saying.
You're gonna have your vest in the shower too, so you can throw your vest
I
on
might
until
have
you
a
grab
shower
your gun.
vest. They can get wet. It's not bad.
Tastes like seltzer water.
Well,
I don't
It is
taste
seltzer.
that.
It's only
it
100
says
calories.
wine seltzer.
I think you're letting the seltzer part get to your head, bro, because they don't taste like that to me. Let's get a third.
Little lemony.
No, yeah,
Lemony?
It is lemony. I would agree with that. Lemony.
I mean, it's not like don't taste like pine sol.
You can clean wood with this motherfucker.
It's not lemon.
What is it then?
That's the flavor of fucking dry white wine with fucking
Turn
seltzer.
the bottle over and what picture do you see?
Agaves.
Oh god, they lemons. They lemons. God damn it. Agave. Let's go to your next news.
I don't even know what agave looks like.
Me neither. I'm pretty sure agave is like in a plant. I thought.
Oh, the lemon's in the plant too.
No, but like it's like a plant. Like you know,
Like
like
leaves.
It's
like aloe comes from a plant. I'm pretty sure agave is from a plant. I was 100% sure. I'm sure there's a lot of Mexicans watching this. Maybe, maybe not. If y'all know, let us know in the comments. You feel me?
So agave. No, I mean it's lemony, but it's not. It's not pine sol.
I like it.
You like the taste of pine sol better?
No, there's this one wine called limoncello, and oof, it does taste like pine sol. But I'll do a shot of it. But it's wine though.
What has happened in your life that you have drinking fucking pine sol before?
Well, let's go to Cooper's Hawk and we'll bring like they don't let you take limoncello home because it's probably pine sol.
Really?
Yeah, I asked her about a limoncello because I want to do a wine tasting with us, and I know it's like doesn't taste good, so I want to see what y'all's reaction to that limoncello was gonna be.
And they don't let you buy a bottle from home?
Mm-mm.
Why?
That's weird.
You got to drink it there. It's like I don't know, and then it comes in a small bottle, not even a big bottle like that. It reminds me of like those small oil olive oil bottles that you buy, like the super small ones, like you see at the Italian restaurant. It comes in a bottle like that, and it's only served at certain Cooper's Hawk. Not all of them have them either.
Weird. What's in there? Pine saw. You heard it here first. Cooper's Hawk Ronnie.
The last news topic I got is about DMX. DMX died today.
Word.
Sad day.
Rest in peace. What these bitches want? You feel me?
My favorite line was this one comedian back when DMX was super popular was like, you know, DMX is lucky he got dogs and he got dogs first. Because you can imagine if he was like, where are my pigeons at?
Birdman.
he was obsessed with pigeons instead of dogs.
That'd be hilarious. He literally just be modern or old day Birdman. That's funny as hell. Fuck with DMX though. Rest in peace.
By my house in the wintertime, there's a ski lodge, and they have a nice little bar area and shit. And me, the wife, and my neighbors went there for a little double date lunch. You know, lunch and beers. And they had a poster on the wall that DMX was going to come perform there next month. And I was talking to the waitress. I'm like, are you for real? DMX? The real DMX? And like, yeah. And they're shaking their head. I'm like, what's up? He's like, he's fucking weird. He's got these crazy demands where he won't fucking come here. He wants 3 cartons of Newports. He wants 2 liters of orange soda. He wants 2 boxes of Magnum condoms. 6 Bic lighters, and it just listing. She just kept going on, but that was all the shit I remembered because this was fucking like 6 years ago that he was gonna go to that fucking ski lodge and fucking perform. I was like, it's a little tiny little fucking bar, and you're gonna fucking put yeah, you were hot shit, but you ain't done nothing. Like, well, you got these crazy ass demands where you're not gonna perform for this little shithole bar.
See, I heard the reason why they have those demands like that though is to see if you actually read the contract. Like they throw some like random ass shit. Like I think it was Mariah Carey only wanted like green M&Ms like in her room. Like so basically you gotta like bring nothing but green M&Ms. But like they do that so like when it comes to like their sound equipment and how specific they are, like you can't even get the green M&M thing right.
You're not gonna get the actual important shit that's in the contract for it.
I don't know. That's what I heard. I don't know how true that is. I can imagine that some people are actually that crazy. True. And that want like certain things, but I heard like that's the reason why they throw like a lot like each celebrity who does a performance, each of them has something like crazy that they want. And they do that to see if you're actually paying attention to the contract and actually going to do what they say.
Oh, I thought you were going to say like to give themselves a loophole out of fucking performing. Like say they in the contract, the green M&Ms, and you didn't do it. Oh, okay. You also said in the contract I should perform for 2 hours, but I'm only going to do an hour and a half.
It could be that too. Like, I don't know. I mean,
people. That'd be bad for your fan base, so that'd be hurting you. At the end of the day, I don't think that would be the case. And if it is, you're a fucking idiot, period, because you're hurting your own fan base. Like, that's your money you're fucking with now. But,
I mean, people are fucking sneaky.
Ooh, shit.
You know?
That almost took me out, bro. Tis life.
Yeah, pour salt in it so it don't stick.
It's true. That's the trick.
You heard it here first.
Salt on your napkin or coaster.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that.
So what questions we get this week? R.I.P. DMX.
R.I.P.
While Joshua looks that up, what's your favorite DMX song? I know everybody's got the anthem.
The anthem was hot.
The anthem's hot, but I think like everybody I like the other one. Do you fuck them till they come? Hell yeah, we make them come. Down Bottom. It's on Rough Riders Volume 1. That was a dope ass soundtrack. Rough Riders 1 and 2 were the only good ones. After that, even 2 wasn't that great.
Where the Hood at's one of my favorite ones.
Where the Hood at? What's my name? I think it was the name of it.
Mm-hmm.
I like that one.
Or Cradle to the Grave with Eminem.
He's got a decent one with MGK when MGK was just first coming out.
Wow, I didn't even know that. That's crazy.
He's got one with Limp Bizkit.
He's got
a lot.
Bunch. He's got a bunch.
I admit I bought like every DMX album that came out for a long time, like his first 3, and then when he left Rough Riders, I think is the last album I bought. I think Great Depression. I want to say that one was where he left Rough Riders and dropped.
I bought that album.
And that was like the last DMX album I actually bought. I had them all though. I don't know. Rough Riders was straight, but I don't know. It's like any label pretty much if you think about it. Like they all like Rockefeller was up, and then they fucking drop. Fucking Bad Boy up, and then they drop. Fucking Master P No Limit like.
Well, Rockefeller dropped because of the beef with Dame Dash and Jay-Z. Because then Jay-Z fucking did Rock Nation, and that's hot, and that's global for everything, sports, agency, and everything. And
was it Tidal, the streaming service that Jay-Z owns?
Yeah, I don't know if that's taken off, but
he should have invested in Spotify. I don't even have Spotify or Apple Music, so
I got Spotify.
Oh, that's right. This man's still illegally YouTube MP3 over here.
Nah, that's illegal. That's illegal, sir.
Sorry. He don't do nothing. He don't listen to music.
I listen to my old school CDs. They came with the digital copy.
That came with the digital copy. Word up, son. Stupid as hell, bro. I can't believe that. Still, I forgot about that shit. You wild.
I don't pay to play.
That's just stupid, man.
You got me spilling on my rock hoodie.
I'm crying. You dumb as hell, bro. All right, the first question, man. We gonna move on.
I'm gonna watch Belly tonight.
Or motherfucker, what's the movie? With Jet Li.
Oh, Exit Wounds?
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
I had that soundtrack. The Nas track was the best track on that soundtrack.
Man, I remember I went to go see Romeo Must Die just because of
yeah, Romeo Must Die. That's what
Jet Li's in Exit Wounds too. But Romeo, he was only in it for like 2 minutes.
The beginning, right?
The beginning and the end when he gets shot.
Spoilers. If you haven't seen that movie.
But I think Exit Wounds was better. No, but my favorite, it's a weird movie. It's called Never Die Alone.
I think I've seen that.
And it's like, I don't know if it's like a B movie. I've never heard of it, but DMX is on the cover, and I was like, oh, I'll buy this. And it's with David Arquette. So David Arquette finds these tapes. And he's listening to it. He's at a bar and he's listening to these tapes, and it's DMX talking like about his life. And he was a drug dealer, and like he's basically like sold heroin to a bunch of people. Like went to Hollywood and sold heroin to a bunch of people, and then like he finds like this girl like from the hood, and like she keeps bothering him, and like think eventually she's like, if you don't give me the heroin, I'm gonna snitch on you or something like that. It's been a long time. I've only seen the movie once. So he takes battery acid and mixes it with the heroin. Like, you know how the battery acid like cakes after a while, like if you don't clean it. So he takes some of that and mixes it with the heroin, and she fucking ODs and dies because of the battery acid. I was like, interesting. So then like,
the more you know.
So then like he goes to like Hollywood, and then like so he gets into trouble again, and he does like the fucking battery acid shit again. Like it's a fucking, and then the whole tapes is like David Arquette like listening to like DMX's story. It's a good movie. I liked it, but I've never heard of it, never even seen it in the theaters, and I've only seen it that one time. It's called Never Die Alone. Did you like the one with him and Steven Seagal?
I seen it, but I don't remember.
I seen it once, but I don't remember with that.
No, but I don't know. Your taste in movies is fucking suspect.
It's a good movie.
I don't know, I'm gonna have to watch it just so I can make fun of you about it later. Because you in that Never Ending Story movie.
It's a good movie.
It's not.
No, the only thing I didn't like about Exit Wounds was the ending. Do you remember that movie with him and Jet Li where they would go to steal the black diamond? And it wasn't a black diamond, it was like a nuclear bomb or something like that.
I don't know if I'm getting my movies mixed up.
You're thinking about Romeo Must Die, but it's like Jet Li works for the government, and DMX steals these diamonds. He's like, "You never seen a black diamond before?" And it was these things. And it was like this nuclear thing that like the bad guy wanted to steal and sell to like terrorists, and they were like testing it, and it's like, oh my god, it has the power of 10 Hiroshimas or whatever. Like, how do you know that? Like, how do you test for that? And she's like doing like a live demonstration. Like, how are you testing for that and then it doesn't blow up? Like,
that's weird. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I don't remember the movies. I know I seen them.
I think Gabrielle Union and Dragon is in that movie.
Are you sure it's not Romeo Must Die?
Romeo Must Die is with Aaliyah.
Ah, okay. I have seen both movies, and I'm definitely mixing them both together just to be Romeo Must Die only.
First Aaliyah.
Because I was like, man, what are you talking about? It's the same movie. I've seen both.
Romeo Must Die is like the black people versus the Asians, and they're pretty much trying to buy up all the land, and they're trying to figure out who's killing all these business owners like on the lakefront. And Jet Li's trying to figure it out because they killed his brother, and he came from Japan. I want to say he's Japanese. I know he's probably Chinese in real life, but who knows what it was in the movie.
I doubt it was Japan, but
could have been Chinese. I know. I'm pretty bad mixing my Asian culture up, so I do apologize. But yeah. So like he goes to basically avenge his brother, and Aaliyah is like trying to figure out like what's like somebody killed her brother, and that's why they kind of team up and figure out who killed who type of thing. That's Romeo Must Die.
Which was the one where it starts off in the train station in the beginning?
Exit Wounds.
Yeah, see, I definitely thought that was Romeo Must Die.
So you might not even seen Romeo Must Die.
I guess not. I've seen Romeo Must Die. Because I think that's the first time I ever seen like Aaliyah as a kid.
Aaliyah as a kid, she died like right after that movie.
I understand, but as a kid for myself.
Oh, not Aaliyah as a kid.
No,
you
me
as a kid.
That's the first time I ever seen like
Aaliyah's last movie was that Dracula movie, right?
Queen of the Damned.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, this was her second to last.
I've seen that movie. Interesting.
I never seen Queen of the Damned. It's
decent.
Interview with a Vampire 3.
They made a part 3? I didn't know they made a part 2.
Interview with a Vampire's part 2. There's one before that one.
Really? They're all linked?
Yes. Because the guy vampire, he has his name. I want to say it's Lestat, but I'm probably saying that wrong. Maybe it is even Lestat. So the guy in Queen of the Damned, that male vampire, like the head male vampire, is Tom Cruise's character. It's the same vampire. I want to say it's Lestat.
I feel like Interview with the Vampire was made before fucking Queen of the Damned.
It was. Queen of the Damned Part 2. Or Queen of the Damned Part 3. Interview with Vampires Part 2. There's one before Interview with a Vampire. I don't know what the name of it is, but they all link.
I think you're just making this shit up.
Google it.
I doubt
it's a series.
Yeah. Well, the first question is, when's the last time you had sex? I haven't really been keeping count, but it's been a minute. At least 3 weeks. At least. So,
I don't know.
we celibate over here, so I'm basically a virgin again.
A week is too long. A month is too long. 3 weeks is too long. So it's been a long time.
Long time.
He said, I say that all the time too. I'm here to have a good time. That's from that movie, The Mummy. When he got arrested, when Brendan Fraser's character got arrested, and he's like, "What'd you get arrested for?" He said he wanted to have a good time.
I don't remember that part. I gotta rewatch. Dude, Mummy's so old.
The Mummy, I don't know if it holds up, but it's good.
I like all three of them.
Mummy was good.
The Mummy 2 maybe, but not 3.
I like 3. I love with Jet Li. That movie's lit. What y'all, man?
He was a mummy. He was a ghost.
It don't matter. Who cares?
The Scorpion King was the worst one.
The movie Scorpion King or the Mummy's Scorpion King?
Both.
The Mummy Scorpion King's too, so with the really bad CGI.
Yeah.
Like, even back then you were like, "Oh, why'd you do this, Rock?"
Why'd you do this, Rock?
But the actual Scorpion King movie is pretty bad. Part 2 is pretty bad. Part 3, I haven't seen.
I like
3.
the first one's with The Rock still, right?
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
I don't hate it.
Oh man,
It's good for back when Netflix was like not what it is now. It was a good Netflix movie. Like,
But
it was a good movie.
Did
to
it
watch
come out
on
next week?
Netflix.
It came out.
Yeah, I understand that, but like it was a good movie to watch on Netflix.
I paid
like,
to see that movie. In the theater.
I did not.
I had HBO at the time, so I didn't pay to see it either.
I mean,
I paid to see a lot of movies in the theaters.
so do I. I wouldn't say I would hate that movie by any means. Not like I hate Neverending Story, but
I would put the Scorpions over Neverending Story and Danny Darko.
hey, these.
Never Ending Story
At
is
least
worse than Donnie
Darko's last for
Darko.
him. No, he said Darko under it.
They're
All
at this.
right. I was,
Come on.
at least Never Ending Story made sense. Donnie Darko did not make sense.
It's true.
It doesn't make sense. It's been a long time since I watched that movie, but as the kids
Donnie Darko? Oh,
as the kids reading the book in the attic of the library, right?
he's in the school attic.
So yeah, I vaguely remember it. He's reading it, and doesn't the book kind of like call out to him? He's reading his own name, like they know I'm reading.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense, huh?
Oh,
You read a fucking book,
It's a
and you know
magic
it's you?
book. Wait, I'm not,
wait,
I'm
hold
not
on.
on your side on this one.
This is the
Hold
Goonies
on.
all over again. This is the Goonies conversation all
No,
over again.
no.
Octopus in the middle of the water. Nah. Booby traps. Yeah. This is the
Booby
book-
traps are real.
No, the book calling his name and they know it's him. Nah, no,
right.
no.
All right.
A mummy came back to life and stole a guy with glasses' his eyes, but he didn't need glasses. Yeah. Give me one more.
No,
Come on.
that's not what I'm
You can
saying.
believe- She read the book and a mummy came back to life. That you believe, but you can't
I'm not
believe-
saying this shit's believable, but I'm saying this shit don't make sense.
Name me a movie that makes sense. Like James Bond he makes sense.
Yeah.
No movie actually makes sense. It only makes sense in its world. Period.
And
That's why they're not
at the fucking end, the luck dragon comes out and fucking dude reading the book is able to hop on it and they fucking scare the bullies away.
Yeah, because
it's a magic book.
it's a magic book.
Magically bullshit book.
I'm not saying it's good because of that.
No, I'm saying it's just.
but it does make sense. Like that's not.
It makes
that's
sense
not
in
like,
its universe.
Yes.
Remember the thing I told you about the
Yes.
rules? If you can set rules in your universe, just don't break the rules.
correct.
They set the rule in the universe
Correct.
and they don't break it.
Yes, you're right.
So by them speaking his name in the book, allow the luck dragon to come out to real life.
What that tells you is that the book and the real world intertwine with one another, and therefore they share history. They share a plane, I guess, for lack of a better word. But like, if you were to tell me the Princess's Bride, the grandfather's reading the kid the book, and then all of a sudden, like, the prince comes in the door, like, or the prince is the teacher, and he's like, as you wish. Like, no, like, that's not the movie. Like, he was reading him the book. That's different. They established if he didn't know, if Neverending Story like established it at the end, like all of a sudden he had the luck dragon and then nothing, like, but they didn't establish like they can hear him in the beginning of the movie. He screams and the people in the world of the book hear Sebastian, so therefore it's intertwined. But if they waited until the very end and he's just riding the luck dragon, they never heard him and he never intervened with the book, then it'd be like, yeah, that's stupid.
I agree. Movie still sucks.
Yeah.
But he's not wrong. Anyways,
It's a good movie.
the next question is, what are y'all's YouTube goals? Well, I mean, hopefully, it blows up so hard that, we get a fucking mansion because we're making so much money like Jake Paul. Because I don't know what the fuck he did to I don't even know. Anyways, hopefully it blows up that hard that I don't have to get a job and this is my job. my goal.
I'm just gonna be realistic. I think honestly, like I'm
a dreamer.
I'm just here to like have fun and just laugh with everybody. We do this every week. We'd like to get some more friends on the podcast, laugh
True.
with us, and tell stories. But like honestly, like I'm getting old, so I guess you can call this my diaries, my journal. But you know, like if it blows up, cool. If it doesn't, I ain't mad either.
Word up. Same.
Josh might be, but
I won't be mad.
He's always mad.
Debatable.
He's an angry guy. Don't let him fool you.
I'm not angry.
Don't let that half smile right there fool you. He an angry guy.
I ain't angry.
If you know this bloodline, they angry people. See,
Puerto Rico.
look.
That's it. Ain't nothing to do with that. It's just I ain't even angry like that.
See, you still carry on because you mad.
I'm not. I'm chilling. Trust.
what's your goal, Nick?
To be famous enough not to get stalked.
Not to get. I'm getting stalked already. So like, women do that.
Just to be walking down, go to the grocery store and be like, I seen you you seen me on YouTube. That's cool with me.
Yeah,
But not like me go to the airport and fucking waiting on my bags and someone come up on an autograph.
Not you don't want to be taking a piss and then like the guy next to you is like,
Yeah, I don't want that.
That's what you're packing, man. That's what I imagine happens to famous people.
the dude from YouTube's got a big dick.
All the young ones is curved. How's that for knowing too much about my sex life?
You already said that in like 4 pockets.
I know. Anyway, the next one is, this might have been a question, but what is y'all's favorite restaurant / place to eat?
I mean, we talked about so many different restaurants previously before. Again, like I don't have a favorite. It all depends. It's got to depend on my mood. I got to be in a mood for a certain type of food. Like one day I'll crave, Puerto Rican food. Another day I'll be craving pasta, even though Josh fucking hates pasta. But
Stupid. I don't know why you paying for that. You make it at home. It all tastes the fucking same. Stop
It's not
playing.
true.
It's true. Stop
It's not
playing with
true.
me. Nah, I don't care what nobody has to say. I ain't looking at the group. I'm looking at y'all because it's bullshit.
Homemade lasagna tastes better than at a restaurant.
That's my point.
it depends
Thank
who
you.
makes the lasagna.
No, because at a restaurant they microwave it.
Nah, I was probably ovened.
No, it's microwave. Because they make a big ass sheet of this shit and then they cut you off a little square when you order it. What are they doing to reheat that?
They throw it in the oven for 25 minutes.
They throw it in a fucking microwave.
Maybe Olive Garden.
Olive Garden.
That's Idolo. He worked at Maggiano's, right?
My channel does the
ask
same shit.
Well, hey, we'll find out and we'll get back to you.
Idolo, tell us on your podcast that you never started.
Come on, man.
Shots fired.
You can still be on this one, man. We waiting. Like, I don't know. Anyways,
I thought he was
it'd be
moving.
very nice
He
if
did-
my
he actually
cousin
did
was
move
on
around.
here with us. I would like to hang out with my family. I haven't seen my family in a while.
Certain cousins.
A lot of cousins I haven't seen, but y'all come hang with your boy. I'm out now. So let's get drunk, cause fuck friends. I want to hang out with my family. You feel me? But anyways, you heard it here first. The next question is, because we already answered these restaurant questions. I honestly don't have an answer for nobody, but when it's time for a new car, what are y'all getting? I personally want a Nissan GTR. The R35. That will be my next car I'm getting.
I like Nissans.
So
I'm torn. I want to either the new Accords that look really nice, or a Maxima.
I'm gonna get a Rogue, another Rogue.
You like
Nissan
those?
Rogue.
I mean, my dream car is a Camaro. Obviously, I love Camaros, but that's not practical.
Like a
in
new one
Chicago.
or an old one?
Well, I like the new styles, like the Bumblebees. They're straight.
I don't blame you. I like those too.
I'm in the luxury cars, so
I'm more into luxury than speed now. Like I used to be into speed, like, oh, give me that power, and then like I had a Camaro before, and it was fast as fuck. But like now, like give me that BMW, give me that Mercedes, something like just it's gonna be a smooth ride. And
I do want an
whatever.
Aston Martin.
But like
That's what I want.
like when I had the Cadillac and when I had the Mercedes, like, man, it was so expensive. Parts on those just so damn expensive. Did you even change it yourself, like the light bulb, like on my Caddy? I had to take the whole fucking bumper off.
Yep.
Just to change the light bulb. Like, it was just such a pain in the ass, and it wasn't worth it. And then to get an oil change on my Mercedes, like Jiffy Lube won't even do it. They're like, no, we can't. I was like,
well, I know they make shit difficult to make you go to the fucking
like
the dealership.
Like I wish luxury cars like were the same, like change it like a Nissan or whatever. But fuck, to take the whole bumper off just to change one fucking light bulb. Fuck you. A headlight. Kiss my ass.
Sickening. All right. Do y'all think the COVID vaccine is needed, or do y'all think we will naturally become immune? Well, whoever wrote this, I'm sorry, you're a fucking idiot.
Josh
yes.
doesn't believe in science though, so
I do believe. I'm the only person here that does believe in science. Stop it. Anyways, yes, I do believe the COVID vaccine is needed, because if it wasn't, there's no such thing as naturally become immune. It'd be like, what is it called? It'll be natural selection.
You don't believe in herd immunity?
These strong will survive and be immune to COVID.
That's not
but
true.
90% of everybody else is gonna fucking die.
It's called herd immunity. It's not polio.
Hey, you're wrong, dude.
All right, explain it then.
The Black Plague.
Just explain herd immunity. I need to hear all that.
I don't know what herd immunity is, but you will eventually become immune.
I just said that.
You will.
I literally just said that.
But you just said
the weak will die off.
We need the COVID.
Yes, because the weak will not survive. That's why.
Well,
I don't care.
The Black
the
Plague.
strong surviving.
The Black Plague went away not because of immunity. It went away because generations that were born into it.
I literally just said that.
Yeah.
I quite literally just said that.
I don't know. You said you worded it differently. That confused me. Then
I literally just said the people who are immune to it will continue on, and the people who are too weak to be immune to it will die off. That's what I said. Quite literally what I said. Anyways, so I mean, if you strong in your 20s,
Josh doesn't believe. I think the vaccine's needed, but again, there's also a thing called herd immunity, which is proven by science.
No one said it wasn't.
So therefore, herd immunity exists. So therefore, you are wrong, and the weak will not die because of herd immunity. Just like my whole theory on evolution.
So explain.
Evolution does not exist anymore.
Explain herd immunity.
Herd immunity is I'm going off what I know. That's not actual science behind it. It's like you get the vaccine, and I don't. So therefore, and we herd together pretty much like we are okay. Like I'll be okay because you two have the vaccine.
So then that means the vaccine is needed. Because you need the vaccine.
But I say I'm weak.
No, stop. The vaccine is needed for herd immunity because you cannot have herd immunity without the vaccine.
Yes.
Thank you. Period. You're done.
But the weak don't die off.
Because of the vaccine from herd immunity though. So the vaccine is needed.
But what you said and what
that's fine. It don't matter. None of that matters no more. None of that matters.
Now I love watching two angry people argue.
It don't matter because the vaccine is needed, like I said to begin with. So
I said the vaccine was needed.
That's fine. As long as we're on the same point with that. All right, cool. Herd immunity. You need the vaccine for herd immunity. So yes, the vaccine is needed. You heard it here first. Science. Bam.
Hollow Earth.
That's not real.
Science.
Stop. This ain't Kong versus Godzilla, bro. All right, what is your dream in life?
For Joshua to believe in Hollow Earth.
Just be really fucking rich. That's it, man. I ain't give a fuck about anything else. I just want to own a beach house in California, a house in Illinois, a condo downtown Chicago, and then
I don't want shit in Illinois.
That's fine. I'm gonna have enough money to not give a fuck.
Nick's obsessed with Nashville.
That's fun.
I want to be so rich I can get a house wherever.
You know, like honestly, like my boy John's dad's thinking about retiring in Arizona, and he was showing like pictures of
fuck Arizona,
his house that he wants to buy. Really fucking nice house, and I was like, damn, that's nicer than the house that I just bought, and it's less. And it's new construction.
Cost of living be different, but cost of living different, but because the jobs out there are gonna be less paying anyways.
I mean, I guess a lot of people go to retire anyway, so you're pretty much living off your pension or 401k if you have one. But
I don't know. I'm always up early, and Arizona is just too fucking hot. You don't get nothing done in the summer. The streets are empty. Well, there's people driving to stores and shit, but like no one's doing anything. No one's going out fishing.
It is fucking hot.
It's too
in the
fucking
Mojave.
hot in the summer.
I'll tell you what.
No one goes out until like fucking 7:30, and then boom, streets and sidewalks, everybody's out.
7:30 a.m.
PM. And it's still
Nick's like I get up early. Nick wakes up the chickens to go roost.
it's still hot as fuck at 7:30. Like it's not like it's cool outside.
No.
It's like dry. Like the sun's gone, but you're like fuck. It's still hot as fuck. Like
My sister used to live in Scottsdale, and I went and visited her, and it would hit 124 degrees.
fuck that.
I always heard as a kid that you can fucking cook an
eggs,
egg.
yeah, you
I tried it, and fuck yeah, I cooked a fucking egg on the sidewalk.
It's true.
I was the only person. I went there with my basketball. I was huge into basketball when I was a kid, so I traveled on the plane with my basketball, took it everywhere with me, and I was the only motherfucker who was dumb enough to be on the courts at noon. Like it was just me and the tumbleweeds on the court. No bullshit. A little fucking tumbleweed blew across the court.
Fuck the desert. I'll never live over there.
Yeah.
It's just ass. I don't give a fuck what anybody else says.
I like having the seasons.
I am. That's why I like Illinois puts the food here. But
The food is awesome. Taxes here suck. You know, I want my dollars to stretch. That's why I'm going to Tennessee, where a $200,000 home is like 2,000 square feet on 5 acres.
I just want to be rich to the point that it don't matter. So that's my dream. One day, maybe not, whatever. But the next question is, do you open up to people easily? I don't know who asked me this question.
I do. I'm an open book. I'd be like, Nick.
Depends what you mean by
Let me
it.
tell you. I'm like a fucking old lady. I love gossip. But me open up on myself? Yeah, pretty much. I'll tell you what's. I don't give a fuck.
It depends what it is. I'm not really that open. I mean, I'm like open, but I'm not that open.
You fucking 7-Eleven, man. What are you talking about?
Nah.
No, that reminds me of the one time of Coco Beware and Wendy's fucking Nick. Look, I want to hear Nick's version.
You told me you were in love. You said, fucking, I'm throwing away my numbers. This is it. I found the one. And I'm like, nah, man, she ain't it. Like, nah, you don't know what you're saying. She's the one. I'm like, nah, she ain't it. We just happened to get to the window drive-through at Wendy's. And I'm like, you believe this guy? He said he found the one. And she's like a crackhead. Like, come on.
I just remember that Wendy's lady literally like, man, she didn't know what to say.
He's like, well, it'll be $10.95, please.
Yeah,
nah.
that girl had issues. I forgot all about her. And you were in love with a crackhead.
I'm fucking crying. You was in love with a crackhead.
That was your fault. That was Nick's fault though.
It was my fault.
We went over to her house and you gave me Alizé.
Oh my god.
That
Look. See, he's trying to think of a story to cover up. He'd be like, my bad. That's something, bro. Just say it.
You gave me Alizé.
You let me drink the Alizé. You let me drink the whole bottle.
Caught red-handed, bro. That's crazy.
Blue-handed because it's blue Alizé.
I'm crying.
The red one's better though. I don't know what it is
never
about
had no
Alizé. That's the only drink. Like I take a couple sips and I'm fucked up.
Really?
Like I don't know. I even tell Nick, don't let me drink this Alizé. Like I think I told him before we got there, don't let me drink this Alizé because it's gonna fuck me up. And Nick, okay, I got you, bro.
He's down the whole bottle.
Nah,
no.
if you're having a good time, I'm not gonna stop you from having a good time unless you gotta drive. And you didn't have to drive because I drove. So go ahead, have a good time.
You drove my car.
I drove, right? So you can have a good time. I was being a good friend, letting you have a good time. I was your DD.
That's funny.
That's some fucking Alizé, man.
That's
I thought you were gonna tell him what Alizé really does to you.
Well, that's all liquor.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
That's horrible.
What?
I take a sip and I'm like, oh, there's liquor in here because.
Because there's liquor in there?
Yeah. Yeah.
He got the litmus test for liquor in him, man. His body be doing a little twitching when he fucking have a hint of liquor.
It's all all liquor does that to me.
That's funny as hell.
What if you have Listerine?
If I swallow it, yeah. If I don't swallow Listerine, I don't make it a habit to swallow Listerine. I don't think I've ever swallowed Listerine.
Me neither. I don't think
I think some of it's probably gone down.
Kid.
I think it would taste.
What does it taste like?
No, you would taste like when you swish it around in your mouth. Like I ain't swallowing this.
I get. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Duh. Obviously.
Nah. Mm-mm.
It'd be like that. I don't know. Personally, I'm not that actually open. You guys get an auto show. No one can personally say they actually know me deep down inside. That's a fact. But that's just me. Take it how you want. Suck my dick. Period. But yeah. Next question. Is it okay to keep a girl's nudes after y'all stop dating? No.
Yes.
No. Say no.
It is. It is.
No.
It is until you start dating a new one. Then you got to get rid of them.
I am just gonna say no completely. Period.
I'm gonna say no because that's illegal.
It's illegal to show people them.
Yeah, it's illegal to show people. It's not illegal to keep them because they were sent to you. But no, it is not.
You can keep them until you get a new chick. That's the rule.
You can keep them unless she says delete them. She says delete them, then just delete them, man.
And don't have that Snapchat app that lets you screenshot and doesn't tell them.
See, I'm bold as hell, so I'll just fucking do it. And then if you say, what the fuck, delete it, I'd be like, my fault. Why the fuck you sending me shit if I can't keep it? What am I supposed to do with that? Just be like, oh my God. Ladies, I don't know what you think a man does with your nudes, but he beats his dick to it, period. So if you send her nudes and he screenshots it on Snapchat, no shit. Grow the fuck up. Anyways, just don't send nudes if that makes you uncomfortable, period. That's life. Whatever. But no, don't be saving her shit if y'all not talking no more, period. That's it. We done with that one. That's a weird question. I don't know who asked me that.
It's not a weird question.
It was somebody who sent you news and want to know if you deleted it.
Yeah.
Yes.
You just give them peace of mind.
Yes.
I hope Joshua deleted it, that pervert.
They're worried because I'm evil and conniving. And they cheat on their men with me. And they're afraid I'm going to show their men what they've done. Because they recently got a new house together. But that's neither here nor there.
That sounds really personal.
It's very specific for a reason. I hope you're watching this. You know, I know. He don't. He might.
What if he's the one who's watching?
I would be fucking laughing hysterically.
What if he's a cuck?
I will participate. As long as he doesn't give any orders, because I'm beating the shit out of the motherfucker. But if you a cuck, you're going to sit there and be a cuck. Like, don't be trying to, like, yo, do that. Nah, son, you going to sit there and watch what I'm going to do, and that's, like, you're not here. I don't want to see you, hear you, nothing. You going to do your thing in the back, and that, I don't want to hear shit, period. Because that's just a little weird, but, yeah. So. But the last question I got, since that was like a weird rabbit hole for myself. Who are your top 3 rappers? That's a good one. Kanye's definitely in my top 3, without a doubt. That's hard. That's a question I really got to think about.
I can tell you who's not in my top 3.
That's easy. I could name like 20 rappers right now that are not in my top 3.
For me, it's like the mood I'm in. Like, I can't do all time.
I would say for sure Kanye, Kendrick Lamar, easily. I would have to choose an old school artist.
Tupac. I know this is gonna make me sound like a punk, but I'm gonna have to say Drake.
You was right. It made you sound like a punk.
But you think about it, like you can listen to a Drake. You can listen to Drake's whole collab of albums from like year 1 to like today.
His discography, yeah. I would personally say nah, because Drake's growth has definitely stopped within the past couple years.
But he still puts out some bangers.
I think the last album kind of sucks, personally. I don't think that album's very good. I don't think any of those mixtapes before Houston, Atlanta, Vegas, fucking, what's that mixtape called? Fucking, is it called that? I forget. Whatever that breakout mixtape was like his only good mixtape in my opinion.
That's just like
But-
saying Drake has more hits than Jay-Z, like because he has more club bangers than Jay-Z. Like yeah, because like you know people go to the club and they want to hear Drake over Jay-Z, but I wouldn't even put Jay-Z in my top 5. So
I wouldn't put either of those two in my top 3. I would not put Drake in my top 3 for like, because if I'm putting you in my top 3, like it's like skill almost. Like Kanye's in there because he's literally a legend. Like he's a pioneer of hip hop. Like without Kanye's albums, hip hop would not be where it's at today. Like period. Like that's without it. There's not even a question about that. Like that is a fact. 808s and Heartbreak definitely 100%. Fucking even Yeezus was like groundbreaking. Like period. Even his worst albums are freaking pioneers into the industry. And I choose Kendrick Lamar because his lyricism is like insane. That is one of the most craziest writers I've ever sat down and dissected his lyrics to ever.
I don't when to me like when you say like top of all time is somebody that's gonna have a discography that I can listen to pretty much from like the beginning of their career to the end of the career, or if they're still performing current. Like somebody I can definitely like I can pick any one of their albums and pull a bunch of tracks on. Not somebody who's gonna have 2 to 3 songs on one album. Not somebody who's gonna be like, oh, well, this album was so fire, I can listen to 8 songs. But the other albums they released, nah, like that doesn't make you great. Sorry, but it doesn't.
That's understandable. I don't see how
Like
you're getting
you
that
can
with
be-
Drake, but
You can be no, but Drake's discography has so many good songs on there.
I just
I can
Dude,
listen to
I
about
don't-
I can how many Drake songs did you actually like listen to and bang out to? Over 20. That's a lot.
I could do that with Kanye and Kendrick.
Well then, okay. So then,
But, like,
Kanye's up there, Kendrick's up there. You already said right.
Mhm.
So who else can you listen to over 20 tracks to that you say is going to be better than Drake?
I
So
have to
who's
think
your
about
who's
it.
your who's your third
My
person?
number 3. I have to think about it. Like,
Who you said Jay Z?
J. Cole.
Nah,
I
I'm
like
not.
him.
J. Cole's good, but I'm not giving him the number 3 spot.
You can listen to 20 J Cole songs, or can you listen to like 5?
Like 20.
J. Cole only got good like when he dropped that album with the gold, the little double horns with the crown. Before that, he only had like hits here and there.
Right. Same thing. I can say the same thing about The Weeknd. Would you put The Weeknd up
His
there?
Forrester
He's not a rapper, so
Avenues album had good songs on it.
You said what?
Was it Forrest?
Yeah, Forest Hills Drive is amazing. That's what I'm saying. Like everything after the album, I think that's 2 albums before that.
And then, his first album had some good songs on it.
Which one is that? You're talking about the Friday Night Lights?
I don't know the name of his album.
I better not be that one.
I think the album covers like him sitting on a bench in the
Yeah,
gym.
it's Friday Night Lights or whatever the fuck. Nah, trash. I'm good. Nah, I
Why-
don't.
why? 'Cause
That's
the-
my personal
'cause-
opinion, though. I don't fuck with J. Cole like that. I don't see the hype behind him. Everyone thinks he's like super smart. He's not. He even said it. He got clowned by fucking No Name, and he made another song saying like, "No Name, what the fuck? Like, why do you think I'm like this all progressive, like all knowing, like black community god when he isn't?" Like he said it, and like people put him on that pedestal, and he wasn't even there to begin with. And he had to clarify that in a song like years later, because people were like, "What the fuck? You're supposed to be doing this and that." And he's like, "Dude, what?" That's like
So
my whole thing.
so would you
I think
say-
the fans
you say-
ruined J. Cole for me.
Would you say Childish?
Gambino top 3, definitely not, because like if you're putting it like, especially in that perspective you just said, like
No, but he's a
the
lyrical
beginning
genius.
of his discography to the end. I would say Gambino is amazing when he first started. When it comes to lyrics, his punchlines were fucking insane, right? But like that changed into like 2005. It sound like, and the problem with him was like he either has really good punchlines, it just doesn't sound too good, or it sounds really good but the punchlines aren't there anymore. You know, so that's my thing with Gambino. That's why I wouldn't put him in my top 3, because he can't successfully do both at the same time.
What about M?
Nah, can't be. Sorry, not happening ever.
Why?
Nah, I'm good. You've heard the last couple albums? I'm good. Hot like a coffee pot. I'm good, bro. I'm sorry, that's not happening. Eminem's phenomenal. I'm not gonna say he isn't. He's got a phenomenal track record. Not lately, but he's up there. He's a legend in his own right. He's not in my top 3, personally. But I really had to think about I think my number 3 pick would have to be some old school hip hop artists. Maybe Nas.
He's in my top 3.
Nope. Nope.
Maybe Nas. Maybe
Like even Jay-Z said the first was the other one was Illmatic. Again, this discography is not there. Well, I mean, out of the one song, I can't even name the album. You Can Hate Me Now. Like that's the only fucking good song on that whole fucking CD.
I mean, but there are some artists that even if they don't have phenomenal albums, 1 out of 5 albums could be like with the greatest of all time.
And that's
So, like-
what Illmatic is.
So like I will also have to say that because you. Can't,
That's like saying like somebody having in sports like you have one great year, but the rest of the year you suck. So you're fucking God. No, you ain't the
I don't,
GOAT.
I don't think you can.
GOAT.
That's
You
like
ain't the
comparing
GOAT.
apples to oranges, though.
No, it's not.
That's completely different.
You have one great year. You have one great album.
But if the album's so fucking good, like it's fucking phenomenal. It's groundbreaking. It's legendary. It sets the fucking new standard. But everything else that you put out after that is kind of trash. I'm still gonna give you the credit where it's at. Like I'll give you the credit for that. Like
I don't know. I think Nas' biggest problem was his fucking beats.
So
A lot of his beats sucked. But like, he won me over when he came out on the barbecue.
that song even sucks.
His verse. He made that whole track.
So you bump into Uchi Wally Wally.
I
like that song.
turn that shit up sometimes when I
like
used to have
that
a sound system.
I like that song.
But like the Exit Wound soundtrack, the best track on there was a Nas track, Gangster Tears.
I never fuck with Nas like that.
That was a good track.
Or I don't know. I like Nas over Jay-Z, even though I listen to more Jay-Z songs than Nas. I can name more Jay-Z tracks than Nas tracks, but I still like. I think Nas got Jay-Z in that rap battle. I'm sorry.
Ether was hot.
Ether is
What about Timbaland and Magoo?
Timbaland and Magoo. I don't even know who Magoo is.
Yeah, it sounded you just made that shit up.
You never heard of it? You've heard of Timbaland and Magoo?
No.
Swear to God. Get the fuck out of here. How do you not heard of Timbaland and Magoo?
Is that someone's on the radio now? Because I don't listen to radio now.
No, it's
No, it's
old as
not
hell.
now.
There's like the first Timbaland album is Timbaland and Magoo. It's both of them. He's got that weird like.
I'd have to hear the
I
track.
probably
to
know, but I don't know.
He's got a distinct voice.
I'd have to hear it to be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's like the bird, bird's the word.
The fuck? That's him?
Yes, that's Magoo.
I'm crying.
Actually the first Timbaland Magoo album was fire. I can listen to that without skipping a track. Like that's rare. That
is
like if
very
you can do
rare.
that, like listen to a whole album. First Kanye album, 808s and Heartbreaks, Machiavelli. Unfortunately, that Timbaland Magoo's up there. Like I can listen to the whole track. I mean, other Timbaland stuff is one hit wonders. But like those albums, like and I ain't gotta skip like Eminem, the second Eminem album. I don't have to skip a track. D12's first album, you don't have to skip a track. Like I can listen to that whole thing. But like I don't know. I guess a bad example is like I can also listen to Oasis, like the whole Oasis song, Bad Bunny and J Balvin. But there's only 8 tracks on there. Like that's not really saying. I mean, 8 tracks is a lot of. Like, if I like 8 tracks on your album out of 12, like that's still saying a lot. But
That's true.
8 tracks in one album, I don't think is a lot for an album.
Correct.
But granted, I do like all 8 of your tracks, so I'll give you that.
Yeah. I understand.
I don't know. I guess Bad Bunny would be top 3.
Latin hip hop in there. Yeah, I mean it's part of the category. I'll give it to you. That is definitely
I'll give it to Bad Bunny because a lot of times you don't even know what he's saying and you still fucking rock that shit.
yeah, very true. I will say that is very good music. Period.
I
It's
know,
very pleasing to the ear.
Nick fucking
Yeah,
hates
whatever.
Bad Bunny, but
I give you my top 3 favorites.
I just don't understand why you hate Bad Bunny so much. Like, what is it? Is it just because you don't
It's because
understand?
there's hype. That's why. There's hype.
Is it the hype
It's
or
the
is
hype.
it?
It's the
That's what
hype.
it is. The hype is there is as actually it's not like J. Cole hype, which I like is fucking the most annoying thing ever, which made me turn off towards J. Cole. This hype is backed by actual good music There's a very nice discography there for you to listen to, regardless if you know Spanish or not. It's very good music. Really from his starting to the end right now.
And if you actually look up what the words say, you're like, fuck.
That's a good song.
Like the one song they both did, man, I'm telling you, if you were breaking up with your girl, you need to listen to that song.
It's true.
It's fucking good as fuck, bro.
Never breaking up. In it forever. The death to his part.
It's okay.
That's
you can
fine.
still listen to it. And
It's
still,
true.
It was that song's better than the fucking Chris Brown Deuces.
True. Which got a million remixes.
I don't know. I don't believe the hype.
Would you put Jay-Z in your top, or not Jay-Z, Kanye in your top 3?
I teeter back and forth. He might be. But like I was saying, it's like, it's what I'm listening to now.
Well, you
know?
said it depends on your mood, which
Yeah.
I totally understand. Like sometimes you're in the mood to like listen to some fucking hardcore music, like DMX. Like, I mean, I would. DMX definitely not in my top 3. I wouldn't even say top 5, but
Yeah, true.
But like when he first came out,
when he first came out,
you
he
were
was
like,
fire.
yeah, he's in your top 3.
Or if you want to listen to something angry,
Yeah.
throw a DMX track on. You know,
Yeah.
like I get
What's
it.
up in your eyes so you can see me coming? You know, like that's one of my favorite bars of all time. I would say that is definitely one of my favorite bars
What?
of all time. Bust up in your eyes so you can see me coming. Like, bro, come on. Who says that? Nobody. That is like one of my favorite bars of all time, for sure. Like, without a doubt. Definitely. I'll give that one to DMX. He definitely wrote one of my favorite bars. So,
There's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of DMX stuff, but towards the end of his career, like he did fall off.
yeah,
But
Well, they all do.
Could have been like
Right.
the drugs.
that too.
They all fall off at the end. Like he just said about Eminem.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think a rapper or any artist should say like I want to retire. I hate it when they say I'm going to retire. Like this is my last album.
No, just
They
stop.
never
Just stop
retire.
Just
writing
stop.
shit.
Just stop. Just like and
Yeah,
then
like
when you do come back, then you come back.
Like Logic, he said he retired from rap, but he still writes and will release mixtapes. But he's retiring from putting out music through a label and touring.
I fucking
Just
hate
shut the
Logic.
fuck up. Just drop
corny as
mixtapes.
hell.
That's all you want to do. You ain't gonna
Yeah.
fucking tell us your whole life story.
It's like people who are in a Facebook group and they announce they're leaving.
Yeah, right. Or they ban you.
Fuck you, sandwich page.
Fuck you, sandwich page.
You banned
Yeah.
too?
I didn't get banned, but I got disabled from commenting and liking
Oh, I'm banned. I
for a
can't-
month.
I
For a
can't
month.
even see.
Because
anything in the
some
sandwich
bitch,
page.
because that group now is just titties and sandwiches. Like that's all. Literally, it is. It's just a girl posting a sandwich with her tits out. That's what this group is now. And I commented because you could see like her nipples through her shirt, and they were like huge. And I was making a joke, and I was like, I like when my nipples are gigantic, and I got disabled for that.
You got to say, well, for that, I got banned. I can't even see comments or nothing. I got banned because this lady has saggy titties, and I said that those titties are sorry, just like that sandwich.
And you know what? What's funny about that is people talk like that all the time on that group. So why the fuck are we getting targeted? They sound like a hate crime.
You should join that group, Nick.
Is
That
sandwich
shit
group
sound like
racist?
it'll get me in trouble with the wife. I'm good.
Show me your sandwich. It wasn't like that at first.
it wasn't like that at first at all.
It
just,
was.
this
It was.
recent thing.
It was like people who made sandwiches. It's called Show
It was
Me Your
actually
Sandwich.
really cool.
It was like awesome, like sandwiches.
And
that
they would like
people
show
made.
you like what the ingredients were so you can make it yourself.
Oh, except for if you use Duke's mayonnaise versus Hellman's, they like getting fights over that. Like Duke's is the best. I don't know what the fuck this Duke's mayonnaise is.
All I know is Kroger mayonnaise sucks.
Sure.
Don't buy that shit. It's fucking like $1.50 cheaper. Don't taste the same. The wife
Miracle Whip is trash.
Ew. Miracle Whip tastes like it's not mayonnaise. That's why.
Well, Miracle Whip is sweeter.
It's
gross.
salad dressing. Not even. It even says it's salad dressing.
Yeah.
Not mayonnaise.
That's gross.
It like if you making like tuna,
Perfect,
Miracle Whip's
yeah.
good.
No,
Yeah,
Miracle
good.
Whip is trash on everything. Everything.
Trash.
You know who loves Miracle Whip? T.
Whatever. Drink to that. Shout out to you, DT. You like Miracle Whip.
No, but that's all I got. That's all you got.
Yes, sir.
Fuck Miracle Whip. Fuck the sandwich page.
One more thing. I got vaccinated this week, right? So I put it up on my Snapchat. You know, a bunch of idiots were swiping up. And this one dude was like, you know, you got to get it again in 6 months. And I was like, yeah, no fucking shit. It's a vaccine, not the fucking zombie virus cure. I don't know if you guys know, but vaccines are like the flu shot. A vaccine is a shot. And you have to get it every year.
I would, if I were you, I'd stop talking because that's definitely not true.
What do you mean? How is that not true? You don't have to get the flu shot
how
every
many
year?
times? How many times you get the measles shot? You get the measles shot every year.
The COVID same thing is the same thing as the flu though.
But you said vaccines you get every year, so
You have to get a flu shot every year. It's the same thing as a flu shot.
That's not what you said.
Yeah. Well, the same thing is a vaccine ain't a fucking cure. Period.
Yes, it is.
No, it's
Then
not.
how come you never get measles?
It's not
then?
a cure. It's not a
How
cure.
come you don't? How come you can't? catch
Probably
measles?
from herd immunity.
That's not. So again,
We'll catch you next week.
that's not. That's definitely not true because there was an outbreak in schools where this kid got measles from anti-vaxxers.
Maybe he should have got the vaccine.
He should have. Then he wouldn't have gotten measles.
Maybe he should have.
But you don't have to get
Vaccines are
measles.
not cures.
You don't get.
Period.
You don't get
Because
shots every
you can
year
still
for
get
vaccines.
sick. It's not a cure. Period.
Okay.
Without a doubt. Like without a doubt, it's not a cure because you can still get sick. You can still get the flu after you get a
And
flu
this
shot.
is the guy who believes in relativity, folks. So
Nah.
Here you
Look
go.
at this dude. Look at this dude. You don't even start. Don't even start. I don't want to start. I'm not starting with you today. I'm not doing it.
Next podcast, we're getting into this shit, especially
The relativity.
Yes.
I'm not.
We're getting.
I'm
into
not
it.
gonna embarrass y'all on national television right here. I'm about to be
We got
Kanye.
7 fucking
I'm about
viewers.
to be Kanye saying George Bush don't care about white people, and y'all just gonna be sitting here like this. Did he just say that? Did he just say that? That's how y'all gonna feel after I explain actual science to you, like shit that I definitely know.
yeah, but you
Without
definitely
a
don't know
doubt.
about vaccines. I'll tell you.
Yeah,
that
well,
right
you
now.
gotta get a COVID vaccine every 6 months, like a flu shot. I know that for sure, because it's like a fucking flu shot. Because there's a flu season, there's gonna be a COVID season, just like the flu, because it ain't ever going
Well,
away.
wait,
So you're just getting
you know
boosters.
why do you have to get a COVID shot every
Because
like
it
every
mutates.
Yes.
Yes.
So the COVID shot is a quota. It's not a cure because a cure is if you have something they give it to you and you're cured. It's not a cure. It's a vaccine. So that's number one.
why-
You're wrong there.
Don't.
So-
What do you mean?
Because you said like it's not a cure. Like you. So but
That's
you
what I
are
said.
you are immune to that strain.
Yes, but it
of the
mutates.
flu.
So yes,
are
you have to keep
immune
getting
to
it.
that strain of COVID.
That is
What-
common knowledge. I shouldn't have to explain that.
It's not
That
common
goes.
knowledge.
It should. That should be common. Fucking like you should know that.
Because you don't take the measles shot. There isn't different strains of measles.
That's fine.
And when you get the measles shot,
I literally said that the
When you
COVID is
take
like the flu.
to tuberculosis, you don't take tuberculosis shots every year.
I literally said that COVID is like the flu. Why you looking over there smiling, nigga? I literally said that. You're not even making no sense right now. I said it. There's common knowledge that
And he
flu
says he's not
mutates.
angry.
I ain't mad yet. I'll tell you what.
Well, I'm gonna play this back for him, and then he's gonna be like, "You right," but I ain't gonna be able to catch his reaction on film.
No,
So-
nah. There's no shit.
That's why I told
Everyone knows the flu mutate. If you don't know that, you're a fucking idiot. Take your ass back to school. I said it just like that. And if you get offended, I hope you fucking do, because you fucking stupid. Period. Facts. Suck my dick. You want to fight? I'm right here, son. That's what I'm
You
at.
sound like that angry flat Earth guy.
I ain't mad yet. I tell you what, I ain't mad yet. Hey, the earth ain't flat, and guess what? The flu and COVID mutate.
But the Earth is hollow. Thank you. Peace.
No, it's not.
You try to sneak that shit in.
Stupid, man.